Alright, everybody. Izlandi here with part 1 of Hogwarts Legacy PS5. I'm going in this completely blind. I have no idea about any of this game, but I've heard it's good. But besides that, let's get into it. Just gotta set all this up. Let's see. Let's do performance for now. Alright, accept all that. Let's skip that. Alright, yeah, let's claim that. Claim. Alright. Yep. Alright, let's get this started then. We are pleased to inform you that you have been accepted at Hogwarts School of Witchcraft and Wizardry as a 5th-year student. Term begins on the 1st of September. Preliminary supplies have been collected for you and will accompany you on your journey to the castle. As you may be aware, the decree for the reasonable restriction of underage sorcery prohibits the use of magic by those under the age of 17 outside school. However, due to your unique circumstances, the Ministry has graciously agreed to allow Professor Elizar Fig to help you hone your spellcasting before escorting you from London to the castle for the start of term feast and the sorting ceremony. Yours sincerely, Professor Weasley, Deputy Headmistress. Weasley. Alright, Alright. Let's stick with that, I guess. Where's the... Here we go. Alright, there we go. There's the orange. What's that, the freaking Hermione Granger hairdo? See, like, if I could find one that was, what was it, kind of like that, except, like, longer, to match mine, that'd be great. Like my actual hairdo. But lengthwise, I guess that's the closest to my actual hairstyle. And I have like a beard. I want a beard. I think I will go with that. Oh no. Let's go with that. Then eye color. Alright. Alright, and then yeah, that's good.
I'm eager to get to Hogsmeade.
That was quite something.
I am indeed a student, but I could very well be able to help you. It was wonderful. I believe I'm really going to enjoy this class.
That sounds that sounds a little robotic.
I'm eager to get to Hogsmeade.
Alright, let's see, what should I name my wizard? Let's go with Gerald, and then Miguel. No, that's no. There we go, Miguel. All right, now do this.
It appears we are almost ready to depart. It's a pity we didn't have a bit more time to spend on spellcasting. I presume you've been practicing the spells we worked on.
I have, Professor.
Well, I'm quite sure I've never seen anyone take so quickly to a second-hand wand. You'll be a force to be reckoned with when you get your own.
Thank you, Professor Fig. I appreciate you working with me all the time again.
Oh, Eleazar!
George, glad my rather cryptic description of our location did not thwart your finding us.
I've apparated to more vaguely defined destinations than this. Though I confess I may have miscalculated slightly on my first try. Gave quite the fright to some theatre-goers in the West End.
It's been much too long. When I received your owl, I must say I...
Best not speak here, Eleazar.
Eleazar, here we go. That was
Why
it.
don't we speak en route to Hogwarts? We have a start-of-term feast and a sorting ceremony to get to.
Wonderful idea. As long as your young charge here doesn't mind me tagging along.
Not at all, sir.
After you.
Ages since I've been to the castle. Would be good to see the old pile of rocks. Glad I caught you before you left for Scotland.
Just barely.
And who is your traveling companion?
A new student.
New?
Yes, sir. I'm starting school as a 5th year.
How extraordinary.
It is indeed. None of the faculty has ever heard of anyone being admitted to Hogwarts so late.
Nor have I.
Of course, as the other 5th years will have been honing their magical skills for 4 years now, the headmaster asked if I could get our new student up to speed a bit before the term begins.
Well, you couldn't have asked for a better mentor. Professor Fig is not only an exceptional teacher, he's also a remarkably intuitive and gifted wizard.
Mr. Osric is prone to flattery. I dare say it's one of the reasons he's risen so far at the ministry.
Have you seen this?
I have. Opinions differ as to how great a threat Ranrock really is.
Although I've yet to convince my colleagues at the Ministry, I believe he is a significant threat. And it was your wife, Eleazar, who alerted me to his activities months ago.
Miriam? How?
She wrote to me about Ranrock before she died, wondering what the Ministry knew about his activities. Before I could respond, I received this. It was the last thing she sent me, Eleazar. It came to me via her owl, but with no correspondence. I can only assume
That she had to get rid of it quickly, to keep it safe.
presumably from Ranrock. I cannot open it. Whatever magic protects this is powerful indeed.
It looks like goblin metal. That symbol.
What's that glow?
I don't see a glow.
Nor do I.
Oh, please don't tell me this is... Oh, okay. Well, that's gonna be like a...
How did you...
Well, that's gonna be a puzzle. Good.
We did.
Okay, then. I guess it's safe to assume he's dead. Alright. Yeah, sorry. I know it's a little late, but here I am. I haven't joined any houses yet. This is still at the very beginning of the game, more or less. I've only been live for maybe 5 minutes, 10 minutes. Which is why I'm surprised that that one Ministry of Magic guy died so soon.
Are you alright? You're hurt.
Perhaps a bit.
Take this. It's Wiggenweld potion.
Frat chance.
Stuff will rock you in a
Right. You were the frat bro, so I'll leave that to you.
What happened?
Poor George. I can't believe he... What the hell got into that damn thing? Attacking a carriage mid-air? A typical dragon would never...
Professor? Sir, where are we?
I'm not sure. But that key you discovered was clearly a portkey.
Portkey?
An item enchanted to bring whoever touches it to a specific place.
I'm feeling better, sir. If you'd like to look around a bit.
I would. But stay close. We've no idea who created this portkey. Or why.
Yeah, portkeys can be rather dangerous. Yep, just dragging stuff. Must have got it here from Game of Thrones. That's Angry Joe would say.
How far?
Damn, that looks good.
Farther from London than the carriage travelled. We're somewhere in the Scottish Highlands.
Sir, those ruins.
Freedom!
He was meant to lead us there. I do. This has not been the day either of us expected. But
Let's start the Resurrection Boys. What is Scotland?
for a reason. And I believe that she, and now George, died in pursuit of whatever it was meant to lead to. If you're sure you're all right and wouldn't mind indulging me...
All I gotta say is, where's Robert the Bruce? I need to start the rebellion.
Let's see if we can find a path, however faded it may be.
I need to find William Wallace too. Oh, okay. Okay, need to start running automatically.
Where do you suppose your wife got the portkey that brought us here?
A good question. Miriam spent years searching for evidence of a long-forgotten form of ancient magic.
Ancient magic?
Yes, a powerful magic wielded by a rare few that seems to have been lost to time.
For real school, we really got one of those. Oh my god, that's great.
Hogwarts Castle was built by, and is itself a stronghold of that ancient magic. I don't know where she came into possession of the portkey, but I am certain it was to do with that.
The robot's the same as Helen Ring.
There's the
Sweet.
path down below. This way.
But sir, why was your wife searching for evidence of lost magic?
Miriam wanted to understand
that's
why
pretty cool.
such powerful magic disappeared from the wizarding world. Spoke of the good it could do. But magic
I'll have to
is
look
no
into that,
different
Skull.
than any power. What really matters is the one who wields it.
Is that ice?
Well, I mean, it's just an old guy doing old guy stuff.
It
Old
appears
guys
to be
never shut
full
up.
of enchantment. Someone wanted to block this path. Let's see some of that wand work you were practicing. Focus on the center.
Tap R2 to perform a basic test.
Excellent.
Some players prefer to select targets and move the avatar with the same stick by disabling camera relative targeting and settings. I mean, sure, if they're like in the, I don't know. Sounds like a what's the word I'm looking for? It sounds kind of like
That was a bit rougher than I'd expected.
Who is some people? Yeah, people like Darkness from Konosuba. That's into that type of thing. Oh man, yeah. I'll have you know I was born in this month too, so I get the hard pass since I was born this month.
We're close now. It's just ahead. Steady yourself. Reparo!
looks like the game's going to take advantage of the haptic feedback thing with the triggers. I think Hermione was hit Reparo, not Reparo.
Almost there.
Phonetics, sir. That looks good. Look at that.
Why would someone have built this here?
I suspect they valued their privacy. That Portkey led us here for a reason.
Yeah, what do you
Let's
think
have a
about
look
this,
around for
about
anything
that
that
skull? Seems kind of weird to me,
out of place.
but again, I'm just not used to it yet. The mini-map shows your surroundings with you in the middle. This is your current objective. Press and hold up to toggle quest objective details. So I'm just exploring the ruins. Oh, okay. Right, yeah, same here. I thought something was up with my controller too. Yeah, I think I first noticed, I think I noticed it when I was playing Demon Souls, I think it was, the remake. It's either that or Call of Duty.
Professor, it's a mural of some kind.
Perhaps our host was a noted seer. Interesting.
I mean, it's cool, but with it broken up as much as it is, does it really tell us much? Except for that fact that he was one of them seer people, whatever, that uses the cards and astrologist, I'm guessing. Alright, so where else can I go? Galileo? Yeah, right. Oh, investigate.
Professor, this statue...
This may have been his home.
To be or not to be? That is the question.
That enchanted crystallized stone again. But what could it be blocking? What's this?
Yeah,
Professor Fig.
that's not creepy at all. Oh, the hell? Is it like that mirror in the first Harry Potter movie?
How odd. Why would someone have conjured that enchanted stone here?
And how is there a room behind it?
What room? I don't see anything.
There's that glow again, like the glow on the Portkey container.
So there was a mirror in the first movie that Harry was sitting in front of, and he asked Professor Dumbledore, he was like, "Hey, Professor, what does this mirror do?" And then Dumbledore was like, "Oh yeah, this mirror shows you your like deepest, darkest like desires." And it showed his parents behind him.
What in Merlin's name? Godric's heart.
Where are we?
I don't believe it.
Wake the goblin. Yeah, because it's definitely a good idea to wake up a sleeping goblin.
Hello?
Okay. Yeah, I couldn't either. I'd be too afraid to see it. Just go up to it, just whack them. Just roll up a newspaper, just, whack. Or just get a sandal or something.
It can't be. Just a moment. Ooh. What do we have here?
Welcome to Gringotts Wizarding Bank. Vault number 12, I presume.
Precisely.
The key?
Hmm? Your wife's portkey. Oh, yes, of course.
This way, then.
Stay close.
After you. Keep your hands inside the cards if you don't wish to lose them.
Because, that's safe. OSHA would have a freaking field day.
How many vaults are there?
Hundreds. In fact, you'll see quite a few on our way to vault number 12. As we speak, we're just beneath the main lobby. The vaults you see now are the nearest.
Are private entrances to the bank common at Gringotts?
They are most uncommon. Only one with great wealth or power, or both, could have arranged for such a service. You'll want to take a breath. A what?
That waterfall washes away all enchantments. It's a security measure.
Experienced the thief's downfall before, have you? Heard of it? These are the lower vaults that we're passing now.
How deep are we going?
Vault number 12 was commissioned shortly after Gringotts was founded over 4 centuries ago. It resides in the deepest part of the bank. Settle in. We've quite a distance to go.
Yeah, I guess this is safe. I'd definitely be afraid of falling. I'd probably be freaking the hell out.
Vault number.
Vault 12. Momentous day.
On your way.
Professor, the armband that guard was wearing is glowing. Like the glow you saw on the Portkey container.
No, darker. I saw that same glow on the dragon's collar.
Yeah, what was that?
We were just wondering about that goblin back there.
He watches over the oldest section of the bank. Rare anyone goes there anymore. Here we are.
When was the last time this vault was accessed?
A goblin has been stationed at my desk for hundreds of years. In that time, no one has visited Vault 12 until today.
Suspicious.
Vault 12.
Thank you for your help.
Yeah, my spidey senses are definitely going
We
off.
should be looking for.
I'm not sure. Sir, I wonder if you
The
might...
instructions for Vault 12 indicate that I am to grant access to the holder of the key and then close the door.
Wait.
Yep, knew it.
Professor?
That was certainly unexpected. Let me think.
I knew that was
There
suspicious.
must be something here. Revelio, perhaps?
Revelio?
Yes, a revealing charm. No time like the present. Let's see what we're missing, shall we? Ready your wand and focus.
Okay, steady your wand with the left stick and guide along the symbol's path to learn the spell. Press the corresponding input when prompted to accelerate your wand's motion along the symbol's path. Oh. Okay, let's try this again. Okay. Oh, that was great, Skull. That was pretty good.
There, I saw something. Move a bit closer and try again.
Oh, that's pretty good. Not even gonna lie.
A door.
Well, that's a start. There's that symbol again. I don't suppose you see a way to...
I do, Professor. That symbol has the same glow as the one I saw on the Portkey container.
If what you can see reveals the way forward, then I dare say we are about to discover the secret of this vault. Lead the way.
Wait, that was pretty good, though, Skull. Not even gonna lie. Didn't even think about that.
Lumos! This is no ordinary vault. I suspect we will need to earn our way out of here.
What do you mean, earn our way out? Do you think this is some sort of test?
I do. But to what end, I can't say. Stay close. There will be no disapparating if things go poorly. Not out of Gringotts.
I see something up ahead.
What is it?
That glow again, but on the floor.
Suspicious. Because this is totally a good idea.
What happened?
When I moved towards the glow, it suddenly seemed as if the ground was swirling about.
Are you all right?
Yes, sir, I'm fine.
You seem to have caused the floor to change.
That statue.
What statue?
I see some sort of statue, but only as a reflection in the floor.
Suspicious. Oh.
There must be something to that reflection you're seeing.
I mean, thanks, Captain Obvious.
Revelio, I presume this is what you saw reflected
Wow,
in the
okay.
floor.
It is. The reflection's still there, but the statue's positions don't match. Wait, when you moved, the reflection turned in the direction of the light.
Perhaps you should cast Lumos.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Oh, okay, this is about to be Disney Channel again. You've acquired the wand lighting charm Lumos, which has automatically been slotted to your spell set. Lumos creates light at the tip of your wand to help you see in the dark areas. Gee, thanks. Like I haven't seen all 8 movies.
Lumos.
Well done.
Now the reflection's turning towards me. It does follow the light.
Oh, jeez. Yeah. Oh, yep.
Accio. Defendo. Levioso. Deposo. Levioso.
Okay. I don't have any attack magic. What the hell am I supposed to do? How do I do? I guess. Like, I'm not sure how I'm doing all these attack spells, but okay, I guess I can use the basic spell to attack. Okay, didn't know that.
Professor!
Yeah,
Professor Fig!
just kind of
Professor,
separated.
Where are you? This isn't good.
Right, Doctor Strange, a video game? Feels like it.
Lumos. Where am I supposed to go? What's happening? The wisps of magic seem to be leading me somewhere.
So, The Witcher 3, Wild Hunt, and Hogwarts. Nice.
That's where they're leading me. That glow again.
Oh, alright. No, not Protego. There we go.
Revelio. I suppose I'm on my own this time.
So...
Lumos. It seems I have no choice. I'm going to have to fight my way out of here.
Oh yeah, that's awesome. That's the second hope. Oh,
Lumos.
alright. Alright, statues.
With their reflections.
I mean, they're aligned, so I mean... Oh, jeez.
Lumos.
Oh. Oh god, what was it to do that? Oh, dead triangle. Okay, good. Good. Now that I know, or not that I remember. Ahaha. Hold triangle during Protego to stun enemies with a stupefied counterattack. Okay. Oh, so that's what I was doing earlier. Alright. Oh, so yay. Haha. Yeah. Yeah, boy, I'll play the Elden Ring. Oh god, no. No, yeah. I guess there's a, Oh. Okay, I guess there's a time limit. Oh, jeez. Okay. I was not quick enough on that. Ah! Ah, no, jeez. I guess there's a, what's the word I'm looking for? Like a, oh god, I can't think of the word. Never mind. Aha! Oh, okay, yeah. Alright. Oh. No, quit trying to do Lumos. I'm not wanting to do Lumos.
Lumos. Lumos.
Alright, L3 sprint, north. I'm assuming this is where I'm supposed to go. Because that's not creepy at all either. Oh, Lord of the Rings now, huh? Speak friend and enter.
There you are. How did you... What is this place?
I don't know. But I found this floating above that basin.
That is no mere basin. That is a pensive for viewing memories.
Oh.
I wonder...
What's that called? Lord of the Rings?
Follow my lead.
Oh, what? Yeah, Skull? Bro. That would be the worst wizard I've ever seen.
All is in place.
The portkey is well hidden.
Perhaps too well.
I would be that wizard too.
May be impossible to follow. It will only be impossible for one who cannot see traces of ancient magic as I can.
Your ability to see what others cannot will not be enough.
Leviosa.
We are entrusting the one who embarks on this path with powerful secrets, with knowledge others will do anything to obtain.
Could you imagine a wizard with Tourette's?
Correct, Charles. The witch or wizard who completes the trials will have proven themselves worthy of that knowledge and the responsibility that accompanies it.
We've done all that we can.
I wouldn't know. I wouldn't know if I should be scared or laugh.
That's what you're seeing. The glow that surrounded them.
Yes, sir.
Astonishing.
Can I see magic?
Traces Of an ancient magic, to be precise. The magic that Miriam had always believed existed, but could never. Miriam, and perhaps George, died in pursuit of knowledge that has been dormant for centuries. And you, it seems, are the key to understanding why. We were...
It all looks rather different than it did a moment ago.
Someone's coming.
Who were they?
I don't know. But, sir, you shouldn't be in here.
I was right.
Suspicious. Oh.
Seems my reputation precedes me. I was beginning to think no one was ever going to visit Rackham's vault.
And why are you here?
No need for that. Just give me whatever it is you found here and we can let bygones be bygones.
Yeah, with a creepy little shit like you? Oh, thank you.
Sir, they have the key to the vault.
Choose your next words wisely.
I only meant that the instructions to Vault 12 were quite clear. Sir, I must insist. I was to grant access only to one with the key, and you didn't have.
Yeah, bro?
I have no patience for traitors.
He's a traitor?
Now,
Yeah?
where were we?
I'm not giving you anything.
Well, perhaps your young friend here will be more helpful.
Yeah, with a little shit thing like you? But I'm thinking you're the perfect height, sir. Because magic, why not? Go, my guy! Quit just saying they're like cool.
Are you all right?
Fine, sir.
I've never seen so powerful a goblin. He seemed wholly unaffected by my magic.
Where are we?
Might be. I don't know. I'm not familiar with what that
It
was.
seems those who set up the Pensive, the Locket, and the Path to Both wanted someone with your ability to end up here. Come. We have a sorting ceremony to get to.
Is that Hogwarts? Oh no, there's just a train. Oh, there's Hogwarts and the train. That's not Hogsmeade, I don't think. Oh, there's Hogwarts though. That looked good. I'm gonna take a snapshot of that. Yeah, cause that looked good. Portkey Games, Hogwarts Legacy.
Oh, good. We haven't missed the sorting ceremony. I'm no expert, but that seems more appropriate.
Nice.
Now, I need to study this locket as soon as I can, but first I must contact the Ministry. They need to know what happened to George and be warned of Ranrock. For the moment, I ask that you keep all that's happened this evening between you and me.
Of course, sir.
Thank you. Ready for the sorting ceremony?
Sure, I guess. Let's do the sorting ceremony. I just want to know if this... I'm not sure. I guess we'll find out, eh? But I wonder if we get to choose our own houses.
Black.
Oh,
Prepare
black.
yourself to meet the headmaster.
I wonder if he's related to Sirius Black at all.
Nice of you to join us. The sorting ceremony's over.
There were complications.
Complications?
It seems the goblin problem has...
Enough. Goblins. I've no time for rumors, Fig, and I'm rapidly losing whatever patience I had left. If you're lucky, we might still be able to get you sorted this evening.
Talk about a prick, man.
I'll be in touch.
Professor Weasley, we've one more to be sorted.
Welcome. You're just in time. Have a seat.
Ah, yes. A bit older than the others, aren't you? You come here with preferences and preconceptions.
Can you still hear me, Skull?
Certain
Let me know if you can. Okay. Alright, yeah, my mic got disconnected. Can't wait to start classes, or I can't wait to explore. Well, I mean, I'm not exactly Hermione, so...
I'm looking forward to exploring Hogwarts and the world beyond the castle and grounds.
Indeed. Much can be gleaned by having an adventurous spirit, but your professors have a great deal to teach you as well. I wonder... I detect something in you. A certain sense of... what is it?
Well, ambition sounds like a very Slytherin thing to say. I'm assuming loyalty is going to be... Gryffindor. Become a jog and bully the nerds. Darn tootin'. So I'm going to assume that curiosity's Hufflepuff and daring's probably Ravenclaw.
A sense of loyalty? I believe myself to be a true friend. I know I value that trait in others.
You do not give up easily, do you? You are undaunted by challenges that lie ahead. And your loyalty to a friend delayed your arrival here this evening. Perhaps you belong in Hufflepuff.
No, I don't want to be a freaking Hufflepuff. I want to be freaking Gryffindor.
Possess a willingness to forge ahead alone when you must.
I will be Gryffindor.
better be Gryffindor.
Yes. Look at that. Got me some Gryffindor robes. Oh, I think I just saw a Hermione Granger.
Oh, and one more thing. Due to the unfortunate injury on the pitch in last spring's final, this year's Quidditch season has been cancelled. Enough! It's not as though I've banned flying altogether, but don't tempt me.
I mean,
you
sure,
are
it's
here
okay.
to focus on your academic futures.
If you're a little
I'm sure you all
pansy,
have
I
plenty
mean, I
to do
guess.
before classes begin tomorrow. I said, I'm sure you all have plenty to do before classes begin tomorrow.
Refund my tuition.
Quite an
Right.
entrance. It's lovely to meet you. I'm...
Professor Weasley, would you be so kind as to show our new student to their common room?
I shall see to it, sir. As I was saying, I'm Professor Weasley. Pleased to meet you.
Nice to meet you as well, Professor.
No
As
Quidditch,
Deputy
I'm out.
Headmistress,
Yep.
it is my distinct honor to show you to your common room. Right this way.
Deputy Headmaster? I don't remember there being one in the movies or the books.
It's most uncommon for a student to begin as a fifth year. This should be quite an adventure.
I'm looking forward to it.
I remember the first time I entered the Gryffindor common room after being sorted.
You were a Gryffindor?
I am a Gryffindor. Never could remember the password when I was a girl, however.
I am a password. Bro, I'm a Gryffindor.
The password is Grata Domum.
Depends on who you ask.
You may enter.
That's a whole, can of worms right there.
Now, go on in and get some sleep. You have a big day ahead of you tomorrow. I shall be back in the morning to collect you for your first class.
More like a whole
Thank you,
briefcase.
Professor Weasley.
of
You're welcome.
worms.
I hope you enjoy your first night at Hogwarts. Sleep well.
Oh, look at that view. Screenshot.
Looks like everyone's gone. Better head to the common room.
Yeah, for this being a school of magic, why do they have a space heater? Like, can't they just cast some magic for that? Ooh, there's an upstairs. Oh, freaking
Which way
Peeves.
is the common room?
Peeves! I mean, I'm pretty sure the common room is downstairs. But I'm gonna explore. No, man, that was the local nut job. Peeves. See, there's the common area right there. Let's upstairs again. Huh, just some more rooms, alright. Yep. Tell me about it. It does look nice, doesn't it? I bet AJ's gonna have a field day with this. With the fidelity and stuff. I'm going to be looking. I'm going to be looking forward to seeing or hearing if they comment about how OJ's broken the games or broke the game, and if so, how many times and in what ways. Because if anyone's going to break it, it's going to be OJ.
Must be different, starting Hogwarts in your 5th year.
Hey, y'all over here talking smack about me? Huh? Talking smack? Oh. I'm clipping through you. Okay. Oh, Jesus. That scared... Oh my god, that scared the crap out of me. Oh my god.
So lucky they didn't end up as Dragonfall, like that poor man from the Ministry. Can't imagine stuff being
Don't fall off this time, Nelly.
It'll be the next butterbeer.
Yeah, the next
Sure
butterbeer?
you don't want to try it? Brewed it myself.
Yeah?
Hello, you're the new 5th year. Pleased to meet you. I'm Gareth Weasley. Heard
Oh,
about
another
your
Weasley
travels
boy.
here. Can't believe it. Glad you and Fig are all right. Is it true that someone from the Ministry was with you in the carriage?
Oh, yes. A friend of Professor Fig's.
Oh, didn't mean to pry. Nasty business, dragons. Again,
Yeah.
very glad you're here.
Thank you, Gareth. So am I. Are you related to Professor Weasley?
I am. She's my aunt.
Must be nice having an aunt for a professor.
You'd think so, wouldn't you? Aunt Matilda tends to treat me as if I'm a first year. Keeps too close an eye on me. It's all a bit suffocating, to be honest. Still,
I bet.
she means well. And she's an incredibly powerful witch. She'll have your back.
What's in your mug? There's a lot of red in this picture. Sir, are you commenting about how I'm a ginger, are you? Or how we're both gingers? You got a problem with gingers, boyo?
Are you having butterbeer for breakfast?
Oh no. I've been perfecting a recipe I came up with over the summer. I'm almost there, based on some reactions that may need a bit more work.
Do you have a knack for potions too?
Seems you enjoy brewing. Might I assume that you've a talent for potions of all sorts?
Well, as I see it, there's little difference, fundamentally, between brewing a modification to butterbeer and a Wiggenweld potion. Though, I'm not certain Professor Sharp would make the connection. He doesn't appreciate my, creativity as much as you might think.
Doesn't.
Well, it was nice meeting you, Gareth, and thank you for the insights on your aunt.
Pleasure to meet you as well. Good luck today.
I might have to become his BF, or I might have to get him to become my BFF, so I always say as a BFF too.
Shame you weren't born with wings. I'm sure you'd use them.
That girl thinks she can get away with anything.
Nelly, please get
Don't
down.
fall off this time,
Possibly
Nelly.
at any moment.
Why
Hey,
is
he's a
everyone so
bootlegger.
highly strung? It's perfectly safe. Well, hello. Don't mind me. I find it helpful to change my point of view now and again. Put things in perspective.
Yeah?
Once I made it to the top of Gryffindor Tower, from the outside, without a broom.
Goodness.
Yeah?
I'm Nellie, by the way. Nellie Ogspire. I've heard rumors about what happened to you on your way to Hogwarts. Is it true? About the dragon?
It's true, it was terrifying. Yeah, it's nothing I couldn't handle. Yeah, I mean, it's...
Yes.
Yeah.
Our carriage was attacked by a dragon.
Crikey! lucky. I can't believe it. How thrilling. And also terrifying. Anyway, you've certainly brought some much-needed excitement to Gryffindor. And Hogwarts, for that matter.
What exactly are the rumors about my journey to Hogwarts?
I thought about that as soon as I chose the other option.
Isn't that enough? Most of us arrive via train or boat, not having just escaped the jaws of a dragon. Of course it's got people talking. Word travels fast at Hogwarts.
Oh, lovely. Gossip. Not afraid of heights, are you?
I take it you're not afraid of heights.
It's something I've always done, since I was little.
The free climb?
My mother once found me on the roof when I was 5. Still has no idea how I got there. But with all the strange hallways and rooms in the castle, and everything lurking in and outside the grounds, you don't need to scale a tower to see something incredible here.
That... The way she sounded, or the way she said that, just sounded a little weird.
I'd imagine most students have never seen a dragon. Have you?
Goodness, no. And I've never heard of one attacking a carriage like that. Not enough meat in a carriage, I'd think.
Right? Tell me about it. I mean, look at
I'm sure I'll be seeing you around, either in our common room or when you scale your next tower.
You never know. Bye for now.
Or a leash, I guess. I mean, she might be into that.
Oh, perhaps I should... I don't know what I'm doing wrong. It's not a complicated spell. I should be able to do it non-verbally. Why is this not working? Ugh! Oh, hello there. Welcome to Gryffindor. I'm Cressida.
Pleasure to meet you, Cressida.
Splendidly theatrical arrival to the sorting ceremony last evening. Made it in by the skin of your teeth.
Last
True
evening?
that you're Professor Fig's protege.
Couldn't you have just said last night?
I'm not sure I'd say that, but I did study with him a little before we arrived.
Blast! I was hoping he might have given you some advice on non-verbal casting.
Is that what you were trying to do just there?
Oh, yes. Having a spot of trouble. I've mastered the charm using its incantation, but this is proving a bit trickier.
I mean... Let's
I'd
go
say
with that
your
one.
wand work could be a bit more fluid.
My wand work is fine, thank you. I can cast spells more complicated than this one without speaking. I'm just going to keep at it.
Do most students know how to cast non-verbally?
Not at all. Hogwarts doesn't teach non-verbal casting until the 6th year, and even then, many struggle with it. I'm simply trying to get ahead of the game.
Right? Yeah, she did get a little defensive there.
Is it really that difficult to cast non-verbally?
Oh, yes. And if you don't get it just right, the results can be, shall we say,
Nerd.
awkward. Once, I tried to cast Depulso non-verbally on a goblet in the Great Hall and ended up launching
Oh, boy.
Professor Sharp's Yorkshire pudding into his face. He was not happy.
Well, good luck with it. It was nice to meet you, Cressida.
You as well. Enjoy your first day.
New Gryffindor. Professor Weasley's waiting for you outside the common room.
Yeah? That's what you're referring to me as? New guy?
Good morning. I trust you're ready for your first day at Hogwarts?
I've been dreaming of this day for a long time. Can't believe I'm here.
Well, you are here. Make the most of it. You only have one first day at Hogwarts. Now, in light of your unique situation, joining us as a 5th year, you'll need to catch up with your classmates and not fall behind. Especially as you'll be expected to complete your OWLs at the end of the year.
OWLs? Owls?
Yes, your ordinary wizarding level exams. They will determine what type of career you can have when you leave here. After much discussion with the headmaster and the Department of Magical Education at the Ministry, we've devised something extraordinary to ensure your success.
Yeah? Like?
Here you are.
Just not going to elaborate? Alright. Or is this the elaboration?
What is it?
It is a wizard's field guide. It will help you to keep track of what you are learning so that you master all that's expected of a 5th year. You would be wise to take full advantage of this exceptionally valuable resource.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure they do have an aptitude like that in Japan, yeah.
Thank
I
you,
think
Professor,
so.
but what do you mean it will keep track of what I'm learning?
Perhaps
I mean, I could be wrong, but
will answer any
I think
questions
so.
you may have. Walk with me and we shall put it to the test. This way.
Yes, I'm coming.
The guide
Thanks.
will give you opportunities to practice your magic and educate yourself about wizarding lore. I certainly would have appreciated something like the field guide when I was a student. Using the guide will also train you to be alert to your surroundings. Do keep up.
I am. I'm right behind you. Drop out of school and start a band, right?
The guide appears to have some information for you about that painting of poor Barufio. Simply
What?
cast Revelio on it, and we'll see what the guide says.
I don't want to know. That just looks hella awkward, my guy.
Revelio.
This portrait depicts the wizard Barufio, famed for his brain elixir, and as an example of what happens when incantations are improperly spoken. He once said S instead of F, and found himself on the floor with a buffalo on his... Oh, dude, that would suck. Well, I mean, there you go, Skull. I mean, I guess there's your answer to the whole stuttering thing. Kind of, I guess. Field guide challenges are the only way to acquire experience points? Oh, that's great. This is your wizarding level. XP earned from challenges increases your level and power. Your field guide tracks your current challenge progress. Select the challenges, the challenges menu to continue. Collecting your first guide page unlocks a new challenge category. New challenges will unlock throughout your adventure will appear here. Select field guide pages to continue. Each challenge has tiers. Special rewards unlock at each tier you complete, from appearances to critical upgrades. Rewards must be claimed from the challenges menu. Come back often to collect rewards you have unlocked. Alright.
Clever, isn't it? Keep your eyes open for more opportunities like that, inside and outside of the castle.
Ooh, kitty! Come here, kitty.
No time to waste. You've classes to attend.
Hey, petting a kitty cat is not a waste of time, thank you very much. Aw, okay. Meow and that meat. Oh, 41 gold or whatever. Alright. Really what, sir? Petting the kitty cat.
Ah, good timing. Perfect opportunity to show you how to use flue flames to get around a bit quicker. Your field guide contains a map of the castle. Open it up and find Central Hall.
You discovered the Flue Flames fast travel point. You can open the map at any time to fast travel to any discovered Flue Flames. Should have zapped the kitty cat? Why would I do such a thing? That's horrible. Why would you want to stab a poor little kitty cat? Especially a ginger kitty cat. I think you got something against gingers, man. Hogwarts is divided into two main areas. The left side of the map is where students and professors live, and includes the house common rooms and the Great Hall. Select the South Wing region to continue. In this view, you can see the flue flames available in that region. Green flue flames represent flames you have discovered, including your own house common room. Gray flue flames reveal the location of undiscovered flames. The right side of the map is where you'll find academic points of interest, including the astronomy tower, library, and greenhouses. Select the library annexed region to continue. Professor Weasley has unlocked the Central Hall Flue Flames for you. Use the right stick to rotate the map and fast travel to the Central Hall Flue Flames with Square.
And here we are. Quite the time saver. These stairs lead directly to Central Hall. You can get anywhere in the castle quickly from Central Hall. Always something happening here. It's the heart of the hive. Our King's Cross station, so to speak.
Yeah.
That should be all for now. You'll be expected to attend both Charms and Defense Against the Dark Arts classes today. And I'd like to be sure you get to Hogsmeade as soon as possible to replace the supplies you lost on the way here.
I will be right back. Alright, I am back. Alright, let's get back into this. Can you tell me more about charms classes?
What will I learn in charms class?
Exactly what you might expect. Spells, charms, jinxes, all terribly useful. I think
terribly
you'll enjoy
useful?
Professor Ronan. He's a clever,
Did you really have to use that
entertaining
adjective?
wizard and a talented teacher.
What exactly is defense against the dark arts? I mean, it's kind of self-explanatory, but I mean, sure.
Can you tell me more about the Defense Against the Dark Arts class?
Defense against the dark arts, as the name implies, focuses on how to defend oneself against the evils that lurk beyond these walls. A mastery of defense against the dark arts is required for those who aspire to become auras. Fortunately, we are lucky to have the ever-gifted Professor Heckert in charge of our students' education in that regard.
What's Hogsmeade? I mean, it's a town?
You mentioned Hogsmeade, Professor.
Hogsmeade is the only all-wizarding village in Britain and is home to an array of shops and pubs. You should be able to find all of the school supplies you require in Hogsmeade. You will also, I imagine, enjoy many a butterbeer there with friends in due course.
Well, thank you, dear Professor.
Thank you, Professor Weasley.
A lot to absorb on your first day, and you have much to learn. Happily, your professors have agreed to create additional assignments for you outside of class. You'll be up to speed in no time. Judging
Oh
by
my
your
God,
adept
Skull,
use of
really?
Revelio earlier, I'd say Professor Fig succeeded in at least showing you the basics.
He did, Professor.
He's been terribly vague as to the events preceding your arrival, specifically about what happened after that awful dragon attack. My suspicion is that there's more to the story than a search for belongings and an extended trip up to the castle.
We did take a bit of a detour on the way here. Ended up exploring some ruins and... I shouldn't say more.
Exploring ruins? Well, I presume Professor Fig has his reasons for keeping the details to himself for now. Speak of the devil, Professor Fig. Your ears must have been burning.
Oh?
Yes. You seem to have provided our new fifth year with a solid foundation in the basics of spellcasting.
Ah, I'm afraid I can't take all the credit there, Professor. They've a rare aptitude for magic, it seems.
Well, I'm just glad you both arrived in one piece. Perfectly good boats and carriages to Hogwarts, and you chose to fly in the path of a dragon.
I wouldn't say I chose the dragon's path, Professor. Rather unfortunately, it would seem that it chose us.
Very well. Enough chit-chat. I need to get to class myself. Might I rely on you, Professor Fig, to explain the details of the field guide's map?
Of course.
Thank you. Good luck today. And remember to use your field guide. It will be invaluable to you. And invaluable to me, as I'll be using it to keep up to date on your progress.
Yes, Professor.
Come and find me in my classroom after you've attended both classes today, and I'll explain more about those assignments I mentioned. And we'll see if we can't get you to Hogsmeade for those supplies.
It's good to see you, Professor.
And you. I was hoping our paths would cross today, before you immersed yourself in studies. Did I hear you and Professor Weasley talking about exploring ruins?
She caught me off guard. I didn't tell her anything else about our travels here. I will say, I think she suspects we're not being entirely forthcoming.
Yes, well, Professor Weasley is a brilliant and astute witch. It was right to keep the details to yourself for now. We don't know where this path we've embarked upon will lead. It may require a bit more flexibility with your time than she would approve of. And she may feel obliged to share details with the headmaster that would be better left between us.
Understood, Professor.
Good.
Touché.
Now, as capable as you are, I believe the ability you possess obliges you to be well trained.
Happily, you have the benefit of an exceptionally skilled team of witches and wizards to guide you. Speaking of guides, and so that I may avoid another not-so-subtle reproof from Professor Weasley, why don't I show you the clever enchantment we included in the field guide's map? Unfold it and have a look.
Okay.
The map is enchanted to help you find your way.
This will be incredibly helpful. Thank you.
Now, sounds like you've quite a day ahead, what with classes and a trip to Hogsmeade for supplies, including your own wand. You'll enjoy Mr. Ollivander. He's an exceptional craftsman and a good friend.
Ollivander?
I shall reach out when I have more information about our mysterious locket. For now, focus on your classes and pay attention. More than your owls may hinge on the magic you are able to master within these walls.
Yeah, I did name my character. I don't know how to tell, like how to bring it up, but I did name my character. Oh yeah, there you go. See, right there. Not this time around. I expected it to be something relevant. No. Decided not to this go around. Sounds like a lawyer. Maybe. Oh my god, yeah? Those glasses, though. What the hell? Nerd! Right? Look at that. Let's see. Yeah, I think we'll be able to change. Oh, hey, look at that. I can take out the robe. Yeah, I was just thinking that, Scum. I was just thinking about how he would like that. But yeah, it looks like we can take our robes on and off. Oh, yeah? Alright. I don't know why I find that funny. Don't get in it. Right?
Ugh, what am I missing?
Huh. Hello. I don't believe we've met.
Oh, hello. I'm Lenora. Pardon me if I seem a little distracted at the moment. Everyone thinks I'm utterly balmy. Samantha thinks I'm potty. But it's this painting.
Yeah.
I never noticed it before. If I know Hogwarts, and I do, an empty frame doesn't appear for no reason. There's something more to this.
Freaking Brits and their weird-ass language.
Have you gained any insights about the painting since you've been studying it?
I did discover that casting Lumos has an effect of some kind. But I'm not sure what to do next.
Are there any other empty paintings like this around the school?
Yes, a few. This entire place is somewhat of a riddle, to be honest. If I can work out the riddle of this one, I'll know what to do with all of them. As good a place as any to begin.
Yeah, I mean,
true. If I have the time, I may look. Could be intriguing.
I've been racking my brains long enough. I hope you'll have better luck than I have. Do come and find me if you stumble on something illuminating that solves the mystery.
Lumos. That spot must be a clue. I should look around in case it's nearby. This looks like the location from the painting. What could be so special about it?
Oh, I hear something.
Let's get you back to your frame, little moth.
Oh. Oh, no. Take it. Oh well. Okay, do I just... Okay, yeah, there we go.
There was a connection. I should tell Lenora that I solved the puzzle of that empty frame.
Oh, correct. There we go. Talk to Lenora.
Lenora, I solved the mystery of that painting.
You did? How?
I'm not yeah? Just gonna be a dick about it?
I found the location depicted in the painting, and then I cast Lumos to guide a moth back to the frame.
All very logical, I suppose. Pity I was so close to solving it. You have a knack for solving riddles. Natty's good at that too. So is Amit, although he does tend to over-explain. Well, I'm glad someone figured it out. The moth! I should have seen that.
So, I think I just unlocked something. Let's see, gear. I think I did. Didn't it say I unlocked something? Or did I just, like, make something up with my eyes? Because I sworn it said I unlocked something. Challenges. Hogwarts Regalia Spectacles. Alright. Okay. Yeah. Collect 8 field guide pages in Hogwarts. So I guess it's gonna be some sort of actual regalia outfit. Collections. Regalia pages. Appearances. Alright, an ensemble for those with poise and refinement. An ensemble for those solving the mystery of the empty painting frame. What's this? Oh, that's cool. Okay. Alright. I guess it doesn't really have much use outside of that.
I need to get some dragon blood.
Oi. Come down here. Face me like a true paperman. Come here. No.
Lumos.
Oh, what? That was weird, because when I saw you do something. Oh god.
Adventures of Angelica Hall travel was before I invented flu powder.
Oh. What, are you telling me to stop? Okay. Can't stop me. Oh, yeah. Okay, just gonna ignore a random student in the classroom.
I think there were doxy eggs as well. But surely those were curdle.
Oh, okay. I wasn't actually expecting that to happen. No idea where I'm at now. A library?
The headmaster hates everyone who isn't a pure-blooded citizen.
Oh, okay. No idea what that means. Alright. So I'm about to go eat, so I think I will call the stream here for now. I may start it back up here soon. After I get done?
Lumos.
Who knows? I guess I'll just have to see how I feel after I eat. But that's gonna be it for this stream, though. Thank you. So thanks for joining me here. I will see y'all next time in the next stream.